Hi everyone who's here. It is Wednesday, 4 o'clock Pacific, and we are here again to talk about, we're going to talk today about, when you've had a fight or a breakup. It could be applied for either one, and you don't know what to do next and you want to get your ex back, then this is exactly what you should do, okay? We're going to wait just a few moments so everybody can join. If you are here, feel free to drop a heart or tell me where you're viewing from, and I'll give you a shout out there. Thank you for coming and viewing. Wait just another quick moment. For once, I was actually slightly early, which never happens. So during this holiday time, there's a lot of emotions during holiday times, and it can be very easy to start to get into emotional fights, or just feel like, with the turn of the year, maybe you're wanting to start off fresh. Your ex might be feeling that push towards, maybe it's time to make a clean break. So this seems to be the time of the year when a lot of people experience breakups or fights or what have you. So a lot of people have been asking me lately, I did such and such to my ex, and I need to know, how to smooth it over, or how to get my ex back. How do I do that? Sometimes maybe they slept with someone else, or they had an emotional affair, or they blew up at their ex, or they fought with them in some way. There's a variety of stories out there. What a lot of people do in this situation is they go right to apologizing, and then they tend to also mix in with that, this is what I did, but you had a part in this too, and this is your part, I feel, and they really point that out. Or they start pestering them to reconcile, or they beg or plead for them to get back together. Now, if you've done this, don't feel bad. The thing is, in the moment, it really makes sense. So don't feel bad if this is you. Even if you have done this and the person says, absolutely not, no way, I don't want to reconcile, I want to break up, I want to split, or I want a divorce, I'm never going to get back together with you, whatever it is that they say at the moment, you can still save the relationship, and I'm going to tell you how. So the first step in this post-breakup or post-fight period, either one, is sending the person a message that shows that you understand from the other person's perspectives what the problems in the relationship are. Okay? Then you're going to point out your part in these problems. You're not going to take credit for their side or their part of it. You're not going to apologize for anything that's not your fault. This message is going to spell out what you're doing to fix the issues that you have control over, so that when the two of you reconcile, things are going to be better. That's the key part. How do we make things better? Now, if you send this message a day or two after the split and then you try to reconcile the day after, it's not going to be believable, because growth takes time. Not only that, but the person needs space from you to calm down and clear out all the negative feelings that they have at the moment. So what you're going to do after you send this message is give the person their space. This is important. This is going to help them calm down. It's going to make it believable that you have had enough time to apply the changes that you mentioned in your message. But when you see them, you've got to be that person that's in the message as well, right? If you say, I've been working on being more communicative or being more open and honest with my emotions, And then when they try to talk to you about your emotions, you get upset or you shut down or you run away. Then that's showing them, hey, you know what? This is the same old person. They haven't changed a bit. This message is a bunch of BS, right? They're not going to believe it. So you've got to be that person that's in the message. And the way that you do that is you find someone that you can work with that can coach you on how to go about this, right? Because you can't just say, hey, all of a sudden I'm a new person, right? It doesn't work that way. You have to work at it. And sometimes you need tips and pointers and advice and be able to do that with your ex in this time. Oftentimes, this is where people start to lose hope. A lot of people feel, oh, they're going to think I don't care about them because I'm not reaching out every day. Or the thing of it is that this person right now, they don't want you to reach out. They want you to give them space for them to relax, to calm down, and it's in your best interest to be able to do that. Because the secret is, if that other person does have a fault or a part in this breakup, which most of the time they do, right? It takes two to tango. Then they're not going to be able to see this until they can clear out those negative feelings and get some time away from the stimulus, okay? Another thing that people feel is, my ex said that she has no intention of reconciling and it is over, done, dead, that's it. So this means I should stop hoping and move on. Now, if you want to do that, by all means, please do. There are really positive ways to move on as well. But the thing of it is, in these situations, your ex is most likely having one huge wish, right? And that is for you to make the changes that they've been asking you to make for months, sometimes years, sometimes decades they've been waiting. If you had been waiting for your ex to fix something for years, folks, you would be saying the same thing too, right? You'd be saying, I'm done. I don't want to wait anymore. I'm taking my self-respect and I'm walking out the door. You would not expect it to happen magically one day. Just because they send you a message, you're supposed to believe it. What that person needs is proof. They need to see it. Okay? Now, people don't believe me when I tell them this person wants you to change. They've been begging you to change, right? They held on as long as they could, hoping that it would happen until they could not hold on any longer. But they don't want to lose their investment any more than you do. When they're at their wits' end, that's when they start saying things like, I can't do this anymore, this is not working, I want a divorce, I want a break. The most powerful thing that can put your relationship back together here is the right guidance to help you convey to them, hey, I hear you. I am making these changes that you wanted for so long. I'm doing it. I'm doing the work. I'm going to give you space to decompress, but I'm committed to showing you that things will be different because I will be different. I'll be improved. And then you take the pressure off. This, my friends, will be music to their ears. Now, are there some people who won't come back? Sure. Those people are there for sure. They've passed their breaking point, right? And there's no talking, there's no getting back together. That's true. But the vast majority of people still love and care for each other. And leaving is really not what they want. But they feel that they have no other choice. You're going to provide that better choice for them. They're protecting their own heart, basically. They're establishing a boundary in order to care for themselves and protect themselves from you. So what you need to show them is that they can feel safe with you. If you can show them that they can feel safe with you and they can start to trust you again, and you truly are showing them that you're changing things for the better, then they will start to believe that things will be different if they're going to get back together with you. It takes time, it takes focus, it takes hard work sometimes. But if you're ready to do the work, you can get your ex back in this way, and it doesn't have to take months or years. It just depends on your situation and how dedicated you are. Now, people here say, Melissa, my ex has a rebound, and there is no hope in this situation. My friends, this does not mean as much as you think it does. Sometimes the rebound is there so that the ex can try to forget their feelings for you. Does it work? Not usually. Sometimes the rebound is a rebellion. Haha, you try to have your thumb on me, you try to control me. Look, I'm going to rebel against you, and you can't do anything about it. Again, in this situation, the rebound is more about you than it is about how they feel about that other person. Don't forget also, your ex is not perfect, okay? While you have some fault in the breakup, they also obviously had some fault as well. So they have their own self-improvement journey to begin if they're going to become a better partner. So if they're jumping right into another relationship without becoming self-aware and improved, then that relationship is going to fail as well. So basically, the moral of the story here is there are very clear steps to follow that are proven to get results and provide a very positive path to reconciliation. Don't skip any of the steps. Do them in order and find good guidance to make sure that you stay on the path. Someone who supports your goals and can steer you back if you go off course. When I work with clients, they have access to my full-time text support for anything that may pop up, so that you're not feeling like, in between our sessions that you're just on your own and you don't know what to do and things are coming up and you don't know how to handle them. For my clients, you can reach out to me at any time and I can walk you through and give you my best advice and guidance, okay? There is also homework for that inner development and that progress that we talked about, right? And it's specifically catered to your struggles and your personality, okay? So if this is you, if you're experiencing a breakup or post-fight and you don't know what to do next, please reach out for guidance, okay? You can find me at Sparrow Relationship Coaching on YouTube or Facebook. You can also email me at takingflight2019@gmail.com. You can DM me anytime. And folks, please, if you don't end up talking with me, please find someone that supports you, that is objective, that you can trust and has your best interests at heart, okay? May be difficult among your friends and family because they care for you. So it ends up being subjective advice. But find someone and reach out and get that support that you need, okay? If you need me, feel free to DM me. And if not, I will see you guys next week. And remember to always take care of yourself. Okay, guys? Bye.